So today I'm gonna head out and work on a neck blank for the COVID caster. That's what I'm calling my new and improved guitar build. I don't have a single neck blank, and so I'm gonna whip it up out of some cherry and walnut and maple. And for a body blank, I've got some butcher block that I've been saving to try and slap something together with. I went and dug out. I haven't been building for a while because I was when all this COVID stuff started, I was starting my 4th year of carpentry school, getting my journeyman ticket, and because they shut us down due to the COVID crisis, I wasn't able to finish. So I had 5 weeks left, but that's okay, because I'll go back at some point and get my ticket. Probably in the fall. If they open it back up, I'll go back in the fall. Anyway, so I haven't been building because I've been focusing on getting my ticket, and seeing as I can't get my ticket and I've got a bunch of hardware and stuff, I wanted to build a guitar because I haven't built one in a while. So the guitar I'm building is going to be it's going to be a thin line telly. I've done a couple of them. A few of them actually, now that I'm thinking of it. But I wanted to build another one because a lot of my guitar building is to do with what I personally want, what I personally like as guitar. I know Telecasters have been done to death, and I'm okay with that. They're a good design. My thought is to do a regular control scheme, regular template, or pickguard Telecaster. Make it thin line. Gonna put an F-hole in there. I was going to do a fabric top, but the fabric I have is purple, and I'm thinking I'm gonna use a Paduke fretboard because I'm using what I have around. And I don't think Paduke and purple are gonna go together very well. So I think I'll use maybe a roasted, I'm trying to think, it might be roasted alder? Got roasted something in the shop, a top's worth, that I could use for that. I don't usually film or make videos and stuff, but I kind of wanted to try it out. I've been wanting to do videos for a while, just show my process, and give a couple tips. I've been thinking about starting a podcast as well. I know that's pretty cliche, but I like to talk about stuff. Might have to think about that. For this neck blank that I'm working on right now, like I said, I have walnut, cherry, and maple. And I don't have real nice pieces of either of those to make just one good neck blank. So I'm gonna rip strips off of the pieces, and I'm going to laminate them all together to make a multi-laminate neck. So I am just on my way back from the parents. Dad's got a jointer and planer and everything, table saw set up. I have a smaller shop that I don't leave everything set up in, so sometimes it's just easier to run out to his shop and do some of the processing for blanks and stuff. I'm headed home now to glue up my neck blank. I ended up with the cherry was no good because as I cut it open there was a hidden knot in it that would have not been any good at all. So I ended up with a 7-piece with the center being walnut. I started the body blank as well. I planed the top down. I started with some butcher block. It's going to be kind of a cool Telecaster. It's going to be a butcher block telly, just using what I have laying around. I think for the time being it's going to be a stock guitar. Going to have 2 humbuckers, a hardtail bridge, like a Strat type hardtail bridge. Trying to figure out what top I want to use on this guitar. I've got a few different things. I'm kind of using different things that I have around to build this guitar. We're in super budget mode because of the COVID crisis, so that's why it's going to be the COVID caster. So I organized my shop recently, cleaned my shop, and I dug out a whole bunch of hardware and wood and stuff that I just have sitting around, kind of all reclaimed stuff. It's gonna be nice. I'm trying to figure out the top, what I want for the top. I've got some roasted alder, maybe. I can't remember. And I think I'm gonna use that. It's gonna be a thin line. That butcher block weighs a fair bit. It's kind of like, I think it's birch butcher block, like a birch maple combination, probably. Got some voids in it, knots and stuff that we're gonna epoxy fill. I always like doing that. Gonna try and make it as light as possible. That's the joy of the thin line. I really like thin lines, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to use for the top. I've got a couple different things around. I've got some alder. I've got some roasted alder. I think that's what it is. I've got some roasted kea that I think I'm going to use for a different build. I've got some flame maple. If I resawed a piece of flame maple, I could probably get. I've got a piece that I could probably get a flame maple top out of if I was to resaw it. So I got it glued up here. It's a 7-piece neck. It's really cool. It's very nice. So tomorrow I'm gonna make it all square, turn it into a neck blank, and on Tuesday I will be slapping a truss rod and putting the truss rod channel in, putting a fretboard on it, and cutting it to shape, maybe even carving it. Should be good.